Hi you guys, it's Psychic Renegade Tarot. I want to do an informal video. That's why I'm kind of sitting like this. I kind of want to extend on my paranormal series. So I've done a story time about my first ghost encounter when I was a little kid. And I've done a story time about my intuition, which was kind of scary, but it wasn't involving ghosts. This story is involving demons. So I've learned the difference between spirits and demons because I've interacted with them so much. This story I definitely think was a demon based on what happened. It's not that scary, but I was like 10 or 11 at the time, so it was pretty scary to me. It was pretty unnerving, I guess. Yeah. So this is a story time about the second encounter I had with a ghost, which I believe this one was a demon. And I'll tell you what happened. So we had just moved into my third family home, and I was around 10 or 11, and my family was religious. So we did this like ceremony thing where we went through the whole house with members of our church, and we prayed over every room. And some of the rooms we even wrote scriptures on the wall because we needed to paint the whole house anyway. So it was kind of like a blessing and a cleansing and whatever. Like, we went through the house and prayed over it. I still pray. I still believe in prayer. So it was all cool with me. I was a little kid, but I still participated. But anyway, my room happened to be just painted. So obviously we weren't going to write on the walls. And for some reason, I think we skipped my room. I think we forgot to pray over it. I'm not sure. But after this happened, I think we did. But anyway, so this was like maybe a week or two after being there. I liked my room. I felt really comfortable and everything. I noticed that my room was like much colder than the rest of the house, and that was kind of weird. But my parents just told me, well, that was because it was like on the end of like the furnace line duct or something like that. So it was like the last room to, I don't know why I'm fidgeting so much, sorry. It was like the last room to get the heat, so it just got cold easily in there. And it's kind of an older house, so it wasn't that insulated and whatever. So long story short, I'm like going to bed one night, and I was young, I was like 10, so my mom was like coming to tuck me in. And God, I might have been older than that, but anyways, my mom was coming to say goodnight and it smelled, I remember I saw like a big black fly in my room, which some people say is like the sign of something demonic. I don't know. And then I remember my mom was tucking me in, and I smelled sulfur, and it kind of smells like a burnt fart or something. That's the best way I can describe it. I smelled sulfur, and I was like, what the frick? And I remember asking my mom, like, do you smell that? Like, doesn't it smell funny? And she's like, I don't smell anything, honey. Like, she didn't smell it. And I was like, okay, well, whatever, you know, like, just, I don't know. Because I was like, is something burning? Like, I was confused what the smell was. And she's like, I don't know, honey. And so I was like, never mind, just go to bed, you know. But I was a little creeped out. And then, I forgot this other part of it. During that time, I was reading this book series about supernatural stuff, which was really interesting. I wish I remember the name of it. It's like a children's series. But anyways, it's about supernatural stuff. So I was like kind of learning about that stuff. So I think maybe that kind of like what they say, like opened the door to it. Like, I feel like definitely the more curious you are about spirits, the more they come to you. So I was just learning about all things supernatural in this like children's fiction series. And so it was kind of on my mind. And then I loved to read when I was little. And then anyway, I go to bed, and I was like laying there, and I was trying to fall asleep. I've always had trouble like falling asleep. I usually like toss and turn and stuff. And I can't remember if I was asleep yet. No, I think I was trying to fall asleep. So I had like rolled over. I was on the edge of my bed, but my like nightstand. So I had like rolled over. So I was like sleeping this way, and my nightstand and lamp and everything was behind me. And I just like felt something. You know when you just feel... Okay, sorry, someone called. Okay, where was I? You know when you just like feel something watching you, or it's like you can almost feel something next to you kind of thing. Or almost like the feeling if you're like sitting next to somebody and you close your eyes, it's like you can still like feel them there, like energetically. So anyway, I'm like laying there and I was like on my side and I was like trying to sleep, and it's like I felt like something. So I'm like laying on my pillow. This is me laying on my pillow. I felt like something was like right next to my face, like this, like right next to my face. But I was like too scared to open my eyes, and I was too scared to look because I was little and I was kind of scared of the dark. Like shit like this used to happen to me a lot. So, and I would have crazy nightmares. So I just didn't want to look. And I felt something there. I can't remember if I heard noise. Like sometimes when it's a demon, there's kind of like a white noise. And anyway, I felt it, and I was just like closing my eyes and pretending like that nothing was happening because I was scared. And it whispered in my ear. It whispered in my ear, like in the creepiest voice I've ever heard. It whispered my name in my ear. So my name is Bethany, and my family a lot of people call me Beth. So it whispered, I can't even do it, but like it whispered in my ear, like that. Like it was just like something out of like the Lord of the Rings or something. It was like so creepy. And I like instantly, like all the hairs on my body stood up, and I was just like this, like instantly, like I stiffened, my whole body stiffened, and I was terrified. Like I didn't want to look, I didn't want to like touch it. I just was like, didn't move. And so I remember, I think I just like started screaming. I was like, Mom, Dad. I was like little, so I was just like, ah, and I just kept yelling their names, like Mom, Dad, Mom, Mom, Mom. Like I just like yelling over, because I was like too afraid to move. Like I was too afraid to like turn on the light. I think I might have eventually turned on the light, but I can't remember. And so they just like burst in the door. They were like, what? And I was like, and I like sat up and just started like crying because I'm like emotional. I'm like an empath and stuff. And like, I just started crying, and I was like sobbing, and I was like, it said my name. And they were like, what are you talking about, Beth? And I was like just hysterical. Like I was freaking out, and they were like, come here, like what? And I think they like sat on my bed with me, and I was like, something was in my room, and I was like, I don't know what the hell it was. Something was in my room. I felt it. It whispered in my ear. It whispered my name in my ear. And they were like, what? Like, what are you saying? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I think it was a demon or a ghost or something. And I was like, I don't want to fucking sleep in here. And I like freaked out. I think I actually did say like a cuss word because I was like such a good little Christian at the time. I don't know. Anyway, and they were like, we can pray with you, and I was like, no, I'm getting out of here. And so I ended up sleeping in my parents' bed. Like I was so scared, I slept in their bed. Embarrassing, I'll admit this. I think I slept in their bed after that incident for like a month. Like, and I was like maybe 10 to 12 or something, but I was like, I'm sleeping in between you guys. I'm not going back there. Like, I went in my room during the day, but just like at night in the dark, I was like, no, it's gonna come for me. Like, I know it's gonna come for me. Like in my little head, I was just like, it's gonna come back. Like, I just didn't want to deal with it. It was just terrifying. I wanted to sleep. I didn't want to deal with it. Who wants to friggin' wake up to a demon? Like, Jesus. I mean, sorry. I don't need to cuss so much in my videos. I don't even know if that'll monitor. I don't know if I could say that. Maybe I might have to edit that out. Sorry, guys. Like, who wants to wake up to a demon, though? Like, come on. I was little. That was scary as hell. And the thing that creeped me out is that it knew my name. Like, how freaky is that? Like, it was, like, taunting me. Like, I know your name, bitch. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know, man. It still kind of creeps me out to this day. So, eventually I went back in there. I had many more encounters with things in that room later, but I think it left me alone for a while. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So that was my second story time. The reason I think it was a demon was like the sulfur, the fly, and the voice. Like the voice was so creepy. Like I wish I could do it justice. I probably sound like an idiot, but like it was so creepy. Yeah, it was disgusting. It sounded like something out of like the Lord of the Rings, like for real. And I don't know, unless it was just like a really mean ghost. I think it was a demon. So yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, comment down below what you think. Like this video if you enjoyed my story. That'll let me know to make more of these. And subscribe to this channel, you guys. There's so many of you that are watching that are unsubscribed, so just subscribe. I'm gonna keep making more. And yeah, like let me know if you guys have any scary stories, or if you guys want me to talk about more scary stories or more supernatural. I have plenty. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye.